you want to read the story?
All right, are you ready?
Where is this from? Is this just from like Reddit or something?
Am I the asshole for eating sexy potatoes?
Ooh.
I was told for some reason... Oh, sorry. It honestly feels ridiculous that I have to post this, but my coworker has been getting on to me about this for weeks, so I have to ask. My whole life, I've been eating potatoes by microwaving them, then biting into them, eating them hot dog style. It's the easiest, most convenient and intuitive way for me to eat potatoes.
Right, so they make a potato in the microwave, it's hot, and they like crush it in their hand and then eat it like hot dog style.
Like a hot dog.
Sure, that
I don't mind that.
seems fine.
I think this is
Bit
how
weird.
people in Japan eat them, or at least...
Yep, bit strange.
This is how I was taught by my Japanese parents to eat
I
them.
hope they do like an anime thing. The really like the very anime thing when they go, "How?" Like they go, "How?" before they do it.
Yeah,
You know what I
you
was
mean.
talking about the other day, actually? Every time someone drinks a cup of tea, they do this, okay? They go... and that really pisses me off.
It's never refreshing that way, is it?
Yeah.
That's
I think it's because it's hot and they're like cooling off.
You know when like kids have been outside running around and they come in and they have a drink and they go,
What's wrong with those children if you're hanging out with?
It's true.
Whenever I go to a grocery store, I pick out the most easily biteable potatoes, which are generally longer and thinner than most potatoes.
Sure.
yeah, long and thin.
Because no one else does this hot dog style potato eating.
So I work in an office of about 30 people. We all bring in our own lunch, and I usually eat at my desk while doing work. No one's ever commented about how I eat potatoes, but I do eat them quite frequently. Recently, a new person was hired, and she clearly has a problem with the way I eat potatoes. A couple of times, she pulled me aside and asked me that I just eat potatoes in a more normal way. I asked her what she meant, and she said I was eating potatoes too suggestively. I was a bit shocked because I just have my eyes glued to my screen whenever I'm eating, and I don't really pay attention.
Is
to
this a
how I
lady
eat.
eating the potatoes
No,
like
it's
a
a
hot
man.
dog? It's a man eating the potatoes like a hot dog. Okay, so...
I told her no one
Right.
else.
I would have been more concerned if it was the other way
Actually,
round.
I don't
See what
think
I mean?
it says. I just presumed it was a guy, but maybe not.
Maybe it is a girl.
Maybe it is
And
a
maybe
girl.
her friend in the office is like, hey, it looks like you're eating a dick. Do you want
Either
to
way,
not
it
chow
doesn't-
down
it
on
doesn't
that
matter the
dick
gender,
so
does
hard
it?
in the office? It's putting me off.
I told her no one else seems to have a problem with the way I eat potatoes, but she insisted others were too polite to say anything. I asked a few other co-workers who were all just as confused as me about what she was saying. I figured no one really else had a problem with it, but this happened multiple times. She kept coming to me and asking me to tone down the way I eat, accusing me of going out of my way to choose sexy potatoes. I've considered bringing them in other ways, but this is just the easiest way for me to eat them, and they're honestly delicious like this to me. I asked her maybe just to not watch me eat, but apparently that's not feasible. Unfortunately, she reported me, and now I have to have a meeting with HR next week. This seems really dumb to me, but am I the asshole for eating
Can
sexy
you
potatoes?
show us how you eat a potato? So sure, I cut a slit in it and I go, eh.
And then there's an edit, which is like my favorite part of this post. Are you ready?
Oh, Rose.
Edit. Please stop asking me for videos of me eating potatoes. It's creepy and weird, and also would be very boring and the least sexy thing you'll ever watch.
Okay.
Oh, see, if I was them, I would just tell the person to get over it and make direct eye contact with them whenever they do it. Yeah.
I would put like mayo on, and
Yeah.
and maybe a bit of butter to make it a bit shiny.
I guess,
So was the way
yeah.
Ravs was describing the way that they say they eat it, or is it just they eat it like top down rather than
They
like...
like buy like a long thin potato and then eat it from end to end, like a hot dog.
They squash it up a little bit in their
Oh.
hand, you see. Yeah. Weird.
I don't hate that. I actually want to try that.
I think there's a recipe in the
I
bottom
hate it.
if you
I
want
hate
if you
it.
want to know how they make the potato.
I can imagine every so often just sort of like, you know, just sort of dipping the tip in some ketchup and then cracking on again.
The lady's name is Karen.
Oh,
course
then
it is.
that's a fake story then.
I don't know if they added a fake name for the
Almost
for the story
certainly.
though. Oh,
Got it, right?
you know, there's also a recipe on how to make the potato if you're interested.
Oh, tell me. Hit me up. Hook me up.
Get a potato, scrub it thoroughly to remove the dirt, stab it with a fork or a knife, and put it in the microwave for about 5 minutes, depending on the size of the potato and the power of the microwave. Flip it, do the same thing. If it's done, poke through the center.
Flip it, do the same thing. What, 10 minutes in the
10 minutes
microwave?
in the microwave.
Christ.
That's going to be a puddle.
And then
How fucking hot is that? You can't... Oh, God.
leave it to cool for at least 10 minutes. Or longer.
Maybe that's why it's uncomfortable to watch.
How
The whole
long's their
time
lunch break?
Her hand's like melting off.
I ain't got...
Insert into your mouth until you touch dangly objects.
I ain't got time to wait 20 minutes to cook my fucking lunch.
Yeah, right.
Just get a Boots meal deal
like
in there.
half an hour.
Can you imagine, like, waiting to use the microwave and just some asshole's got their potato in it?
And they're playing that song that goes, ha, 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 ha.
Wow! Oh,
I
man.
know that much.
I don't think...
is
Do you
true.
even cook anything in the microwave for 10 minutes?
I imagine most stuff would just be
Now
fucking
that's a song to eat your
destroyed.
sexy potatoes to.
Yeah. I know that
The
hot
longest...
dog in my mouth so good.
Oh, dude, what if they slice the potato open lengthways and then, like, put a hot dog in it? That would be the best bun.
Oh, my gosh, Martin. You're a genius.
That would be really good.